the stillness, you harbor a subtle shift that you try not to acknowledge when the space goes quiet. It's the gentle rub of your own desires against the barriers you've built for comfort. You sense it in the moments just before dawn, when the streets are deserted and all the noisy distractions are resting, while the old doubts emerge in the dim light and gaze back at you. Who am I evolving into? Why does the known seem smaller than before? When did my reflection start to resemble someone who's stuck in the middle of a thought and never completed it? You've shown courage in countless ways that went unnoticed. You've kept your days together with grit and thread, feeling sorry for the burden of your silence, smiling when it felt easier to vanish. You figured out how to be dependable, and you were. You discovered how to maintain harmony, and you did. You learned to bear more than you expressed, and you continue to do so. Yet, there's a price to pay for a life that merely endures. There's a cost to being the version of yourself that's always waiting for someone to give you the green light. Always bargaining with fear, always hanging out on the outskirts of your own existence. It starts off small, like missing a sunrise. Then it turns into a habit, like taking shallow breaths. A year goes by, then another. Your memories start to weigh you down with spaces that feel all too familiar, filled with names you carry like smooth pebbles. With those old tales recounted so many times, you begin to think that's all there is for you. You gauge your days by what you dodged instead of what you cherished. You lie awake at night, promising yourself that tomorrow you'll break free, only to see tomorrow wrap its arms around your legs and gently pull you back to that old chair. The same script, the same response. I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. Sometimes the mirror isn't made of glass. It's shaped by other people. Those who remember a younger version of you and keep you stuck there because it makes their lives a bit easier. The people who care about you but worry about what your growth might mean for the plans they've made. And then there's that reflection created from your own past, errors that feel like marks you keep revisiting, evidence that you're not worthy of the life that keeps beckoning you. You convince yourself that desire is risky. You convince yourself that staying in your comfort zone is safer than taking off. You convince yourself that it's honorable to remain because at least no one gets hurt. But you end up hurting, and that pain is subtle, polite. It's the kind of hurt that sits quietly and asks for nothing, yet saps the vibrancy from your days until even the happy moments seem like mere snapshots of happiness instead of the real experience. There's a phrase that keeps surfacing through the noise, a truth heavy with the pull of the ocean and the passage of time. Your biggest gamble is remaining unchanged. We waste so much energy dreading the leap that we overlook the risk of being stagnant. We're taught to be wary of the cliff and to disregard the gradual wearing away of the ground beneath us. We grow up being taught to be afraid of the thunder and to overlook how silence can leave us empty. We hear that danger is out there, lurking in unfamiliar cities, fresh romances, and new jobs, like a beast waiting just outside our door. But danger also resides in the corners of our own minds that we never explore. It exists in the breaths we don't take, in melodies left unsung, in hands that never stretch out. It's found in the way we allow our days to blend into one another, until we can recite our lives in a tongue that doesn't quite fit. Sure, the harbor feels safe, but a boat that never sets sail starts to decay, where the water can't cleanse it. You've done what you needed to get by. Respect that. There were nights when the only escape was to push through, and pushing through meant facing another day, doing exactly what you knew you could handle. Respect that. You figured out how to make yourself small, to squeeze through tight spots. You learned to carry your questions like lights in the fog. You figured out how to tuck away your softness like a little note in your pocket, close to your skin, since not everyone deserves to see it. Respect that. And now, listen up. You've already paid your dues to get in. Your ticket is already validated. The life that has kept you going has done its part, and it craves what you crave now. It wants a life that allows you to truly live. The clues are all around you, the way your heart lifts when you hear a tale of someone who rediscovered their true self, the way your grip tightens on the steering wheel when you drive past the road that leads to the unknown, the way your gaze softens when you think of a younger version of yourself who hadn't yet learned to wear a mask. You're not flawed for wanting to grow. You're not being selfish for taking care of your own spirit. You're not adrift just because the old map doesn't indicate where you are right now. There are no paths there, because your feet will create them. The universe isn't expecting you to pull off some incredible trick. It's inviting you to take a genuine breath and just be. It wants you to feel the weight of your body pressing into the chair, to notice how the light dances on the floor, to listen for the sounds hiding behind the chaos. Place a hand on your chest and keep it there. That steady beat. That's the most ancient rhythm you know. It doesn't need your approval to keep going. It just needs your focus to grow. The muscle that keeps you breathing doesn't seek applause. It doesn't hurry. It doesn't dwell on what's past. It simply embraces this moment with all it's got, then moves on to the next one and the next. You can do that. Of course, fear will show up with a packed bag and a sharp memory. It will lay out all the proof. It will highlight the scars and call them fate. It will nudge you towards the nearest chair and suggest you take a seat. But fear isn't your foe. Fear is like an old security guard at a door you built when you were younger, taking its job seriously. Thank it for looking out for you and just walk past. Let it know that the promise has been kept. Inform it that you won't be breaking apart today. You're coming together. Let it know you're no longer just a corridor. You're a space, a grand hall, a wild field brimming with potential. Deep within you, a tiny, determined spark is already awake. It's not loud. It doesn't show off. It simply refuses to fade away. It's the part of you that keeps getting up and moving toward the light every time the storm passes. It's the part of you that utters the simplest, boldest phrases. I want, I am, I will. Allow that part to express itself. Let it send a delicate, clear message across the gap between who you used to be and who you're becoming. Pay attention. It's happening right now. A start so soft you might confuse it for an end. A change so gentle it could be a whisper. The key has always been within reach, and your hand is already on it. You don't need a thunderclap. You just need a door that's ajar. You need a reason that feels like your own name. You gotta have a love for the part of you that made it through, and a commitment to the part of you that's ready to embrace life. Change doesn't always shout. Sometimes it gently takes your hand in the hallway and whispers, "Come along." And you go because you finally realize what's been waiting for you on the other side of your fears. Not a cliff, not a tempest, but a shore you haven't explored, a sky you haven't named, a life that's been patiently waiting for you to say yes. Go ahead, say it now. Even if your voice shakes, just say it and watch how the space around you expands. Feel how the air tastes different. Notice how that old chair just doesn't fit anymore. It's doable. It's always been doable. And the proof is that you're still here, tuning in with your hand on the key. Morning doesn't come with a fanfare. It arrives with your breath, with a light that creeps up the edges of the world and finds your face just where you left it. There's no instant perfection, no drum roll that wipes away what's happened before. There's just the next genuine step. The journey doesn't require a battle cry. It calls for a stance. Shoulders relaxed, back straight, eyes wide open. Now is the moment to move gently with the intensity of someone who has conquered their own uncertainties. Bravery isn't always about grand gestures. More often, it's the quiet decision to stand by yourself. It's how you tidy up your space and honor the commitment you made to a past version of yourself. Not because anyone else is paying attention, but because you are. You won't create a brand new life overnight, but you can approach each day in a fresh way. That's more than enough. Discipline isn't about punishment, it's about commitment. It's the skill of recalling what you deemed important when you were at peace, even when your anxiety is loud. It's the act of fully engaging with the present moment, not as a step towards something else, but as the goal itself. Hydrate, stretch, breathe deeper than your worries would like. Write down that thought you've been dodging. Reach out for support, say no, and let that resonate as your lesson. Say yes when you feel that spark inside, even if your voice is just a whisper. Shape your mornings like a musician fine-tuning their instrument, adjusting one string at a time. Don't chase after a feeling. Instead, create your own groove. Fear will always be there, but it doesn't get to steer the car. Let it chill in the back seat while you take the wheel. Let it know when you'll get there. Tell it there will be breaks along the journey and that it can take a nap. You have the power to choose this. You can decide to welcome your thoughts like visitors and only allow the positive ones to unpack their bags. You can choose to act on the beliefs that help you grow, not the ones that hold you back. Your biggest risk is staying the same. So take the leap into becoming. Take the chance to be seen. Take the chance to speak your truth when it would be easier to silence your inner voice. The unknown isn't empty, it's filled with you. You will stumble. That's a good thing. That's how the clay learns from your hands. That's how you figure out which parts of the map are permanent and which are just temporary. Start over. Start fresh tomorrow. Start fresh after a long afternoon and a chat that drained you more than you expected. Starting over doesn't mean you're weak. It shows you care. It's the decision to keep looking towards the bright side, even after the wind has messed up your hair and your plans. That's what real bravery looks like. It's not about being free from pain, but being open to carrying more meaning. Belief is like a muscle. Work on it. Nourish it with evidence. Keep track of your own journey. Pay attention to how you showed up when you felt like retreating. Notice how you spoke gently and didn't mistake that for being weak. See how you shut the door on an old narrative and kept it shut. Gratitude doesn't ignore hardships. It's a source of energy. It tells you, even in this moment, there's something valuable. Even now, there's a reason to move ahead. And when you can't find a reason, let your curiosity lead the way. What lies on the other side of this breath? What's waiting on the other side of this hour? What might happen if I spent just one more minute with myself? You're starting to grow new roots. You can't see the tree yet. Pay attention to the leaves first. It goes deeper where it doesn't get any applause. It drinks in places that are hidden from view. It invests downwards before it can reach for the sky. Do the same. Focus on what keeps you grounded. Take breaks as a strategy, not just a treat. Move your body to remind yourself that it's yours. Use a voice that feels comfortable to you. Surround yourself with folks whose faces light up when you walk in, not because of what you do, but because they appreciate your journey of becoming. They'll reflect the support you've always needed. There will be times when your past life calls out to you, sounding like home. It will tempt you with the comfort of knowing where everything fits. It will offer you a seat and a familiar view. You can take a moment to breathe there. You don't have to stay. Every time you pick the route that honors your growth, you make it easier for the next time. Footprints create paths. Decisions shape who you are. Doing things repeatedly brings about grace. The blaze you feared turns out to be a forge. You're being strengthened, not destroyed. Steel finds its form through heat and water, through pressure and patience. You're doing the same. You're neither ahead nor behind. You're right in the space where your strength is developed. One day, you'll feel it deep within you, that change. The moment discipline shifts from feeling like a prison to feeling like wings. The way saying no paves the way for the yes that truly counts. The way your breath settles deeper into your belly and remains there when the world gets loud. This isn't just a coincidence. This isn't mere chance. This is the outcome of coming back to yourself. Like a traveler returns to a sacred place with dirt on their shoes and devotion in their heart. Keep moving forward, even if it's slow. Just keep moving, especially when slow is the honest path. A life that's built gradually with honesty turns into a force that storms can't take away. Right now, you're a moving being, guided by a reliable compass, grounded by something that's been around longer than doubt. The ups will be gentle, and the big jumps will come like surprises. Have faith in both. Have faith in the simple and the sacred. Believe that you can hold on to your fears and your hopes simultaneously and still keep pushing ahead. Trust that your steps are teaching the earth how to welcome you. When you glance up and notice the scenery has shifted, it won't be because someone gave you the go-ahead. It'll be because you didn't wait for a loud signal. You kept your word. You rose up. There comes a time when you stop just introducing yourself to your own existence and start truly living it. You'll recognize it by how you enter a room without feeling the need to shrink away. You'll sense it in the relaxation of your jaw, the way your laughter returns to its natural tone, and how your words come out steady and genuine. The process of becoming isn't about wiping away everything that's happened before. It's about blending it all together. That subtle miracle where your wounds turn into powerful stories. You don't just toss aside the map you've created. Instead, you sketch out a bigger one. You don't throw away your history. You carry it wisely, like a handy tool, a guiding light, or a tale you can share without getting lost in it. You're not here to wow the world with loudness. You're here to shift the vibe of the spaces you walk into. Your presence sets a mood. Make it one of calm courage. Create an atmosphere of patience, of listening, of sufficiency. Don't confuse gentleness with giving up. A river shapes a canyon not through anger but through determination. Your quiet strength will achieve more than your loudness ever could. Your openness to being seen for who you truly are will accomplish more than any facade ever did. People will feel at ease around you because you're at ease with yourself, and that sense of safety will spark bravery in them. Your journey of becoming isn't just for you, it's a refuge for others. You've figured out how to grab hold of the tools that really count. Being truthful, staying consistent, and showing yourself kindness as a strength rather than a reason to slack off. The idea that you can let go of mistakes without erasing the lessons they brought you. Realizing that time isn't your foe when you choose to become friends with it. You can't rush fruit off a tree by yelling at it. You nurture the ground. You allow the sun to do its quiet magic. You keep watering, even on days when it feels like nothing is happening. This isn't just sitting back. This is taking charge. This is the skill of living in harmony with what's real. You'll encounter past versions of yourself in places you least expect. In a tune you used to jam to during those long nights. In a scent that brings back memories from a time that took more than it offered. Don't push those versions away. Appreciate them. They didn't have what you possess now. They weren't aware of what you understand, but they guided you to this moment. Let them rest. Let them relax in the stands and watch you take the stage. The whistle will sound, and you'll sense your entire life pushing forward in your chest. Play not because you feel the need to show you fit in, but because you truly do. Not because perfection is beckoning, but because commitment is. Live like someone who gets what's at stake. Your biggest gamble is staying the same. You take that chance every time you hold back your voice. Each time you pick numbness over curiosity, every time you let another day slip by without even a single moment that feels like soaring, reject it. There's a way of standing that signals to the world that the old deal is over. There's a way of speaking that doesn't seek approval before sharing the truth. There's a way of loving that doesn't burn itself out to keep others warm. You're discovering these ways. You're realizing that boundaries are the framework that keeps your art displayed. You're understanding that peace isn't just the lack of chaos, but the presence of harmony. The path becomes clear when you find clarity within yourself. You no longer run after meaning as if it's trying to escape. You live it. Every little decision you make counts as a vote for the life you've picked. You become a guardian of promises to yourself. The world keeps turning. Folks will keep sharing their thoughts. Storms will keep coming and going. You can't control the weather, but you can adjust your sails. You can decide where to focus your attention. You can shape what you create with what you've been given. You can keep your heart open without leaving it vulnerable. You can gauge your success not by how loud you are, but by how much your days truly feel like yours. You can stroll through a market, an office, a kitchen at 6 in the evening, or a field at twilight, knowing you're not just a fluke of survival. You are a product of choice. And then, almost as if by magic, you'll realize that your life has turned into a space where you can truly breathe. Not because everything is easy, but because everything is embraced. You'll start to see the quiet bravery in your own commitment, the buddy who stuck around, the door you decided to shut, the horizon you're heading towards. Anyway, you'll realize that happiness has come back to your face, like a season you thought would never return. You'll notice that your voice has taken on a new significance. The significance of someone who has made it through their own winter and knows how to share warmth. This is the transformation, not something you act out, but something you truly embody. The bright and the everyday combined, the effort and the awe. So go ahead, step into the next chat with a backbone made of integrity. Walk into the next room with eyes that don't waver. Look in the mirror without practicing your apology. Step out onto the street with your name on your lips like a promise. Approach your day knowing that your legacy isn't a statue someone erects for you. It's a stance you cultivate until it shapes the atmosphere around you. Let folks be puzzled by how kind you are to yourself. Let them be puzzled by your calmness when the storm hits. Let them see in you a safe space for their own courage. Don't hold out for certainty. It's never going to show up in the way you think. Instead, wait for authenticity. Listen for that inner voice that says, "This is my path," and then take action. Not just once, not just twice. Keep going until your life shows what love can create when it stands firm against fear. If you ever lose your way, come back to the simplest truths. Your breath has been around longer than your doubts. Your heart knows how to stay steady in the shadows. The ground will support you if you step down with faith. Each day, you're making choices about who you want to be, and every decision shapes the future like a sculptor's touch. Opt for the risk that makes you feel more alive. Remember, you're not late. You're not falling behind. You're right on time for your own journey because you've shown up. You are a new beginning in action, and there's a vast, welcoming world eager for the bright light of your involvement. Take those steps and bless them with the strength you've built. Share your bravery like it's water. Share your focus like it's bread. Share your growth like a bright lantern held high enough for others to benefit from. And when the moment arrives that demands the most from you, you'll face it with the calm strength of someone who made the choice long ago to stop bargaining with their own spirit. Now, take a deep breath. Feel the entire journey in your chest. The hurt that taught you something. The uplift that steadied you. The transformation that encourages you to move ahead. Simple, yet vast. Everyday and sacred. This is your life. This is your time. This is the quiet shift that alters everything without needing any fanfare. Step into the places you once feared. Speak up when you used to stay quiet. Love freely without losing yourself. Keep the flame low and steady. Turn your days into both a sanctuary and a revolution. And as you progress, let go of any last doubts like an old coat left at the entrance. Move forward gently and without fear. The only gamble you can't take is staying the same person you were when you first came into this world.